Hey guys, how you doing? Dr. Lou Hilliard here with Life Force Medbeds. Today we're going to discuss the topic of the generation of medbeds. So many times I get questions asked on what is a medbed, and people send me pictures and photos and videos of whether it be President Trump releasing a medbed or photos that are just computer generated composite images that really, guys, that the med bed that you see that on the movies like Elysium and what have you, that's a fourth generation med bed. We just don't have that technology right now, as much as I'd like to admit or would like to say hopefully we could. But with that being said, what we do have and let me explain these to you, are the four generations of med beds and what we have today, what is out there, and what is coming down the road. So first generation med bed is a quantum biohealer. The bed is a self-diagnosing, self-treating bed that the main components or the major premise of it is frequency, energy donation, and vibration. When you combine those three together, and that's what Nikola Tesla said, that's the secrets to the universe. So in a first generation med bed, you're going to have things like a Rife machine in it. You're going to have some electron donation, electron balancing, maybe other waveforms and other vibration forms that you can use to help administer whether it be frequencies or any other type of wavelength forms. Now, with that being said, with the quantum part, understand that quantum biohealing, the quantum part means pretty much other dimensional. And that's kind of like, hey, you know what? You pray, you meditate, you visualize health, you manifest good things into your life, then good things are going to happen. And we know this because we also hear that stress and a negative mindset can cause sickness and disease within somebody. It could raise their blood pressure, it could cause heart disease, it could cause other organ failures or malfunctions, and we know that stress can cause that. So we also should know that a positive mental attitude, visualizing health within the body, within an organ, is just as important. So that's where the quantum healing part comes in. Now, the second generation, well, real quick on the first generation. Now, the only true first generation med bed that is on the market, guys, is a Life Force med bed. Why? Because it is self-diagnosing. It comes with three technologies. It comes with bioimpedance, bioresonance, and biosensing technologies that the practitioner can put together, or even the person that's buying it can get a total health reading or in visualization of their health. And then also it can also monitor. Then you can also administer frequencies and other types of therapies, ultrasound, e-stem, massage therapy, oxygen therapy, what have you, whatever is within the scope of practice of the physician, then that bed can be tailored to them. And that's the great thing about a Life Force med bed, is that we tailor the med bed to the physician's needs and wants. Now, with that being said, now let's get into the second generation. And the second generation med bed is a bed that has to do with imaging. It's AI quantum imaging. And that means that it's pretty much that like you've seen it on Star Wars or Star Trek, Dr. Spock runs a scanner up and down the body, or the scanner, the patient could be laid out on the table. In comes a frequency scanner that then produces a plasma holographic image of a patient. Now, what's the great thing about that is that within the medical model, we only have 3 or 4 literally ways to image the body. We have X-ray, we have ultrasound, we have CT scan. We also, now people are starting to get into thermal scans, ultrasound, and so you have several ways that you can monitor or literally visualize the body. But with the second generation medbed is a frequency scanner that composites a plasma image of the body. So whether it be we have to go into Mr. Jones's heart, we can literally dissect by literally just scanning through the layers of the scan on a holographic image and find out exactly what artery in the heart is clogged, what artery in the body might be clogged, or what have you, or even if there's a tear within a meniscus or some sort of ligament or tendon within the body, that we can literally visualize it, see exactly where that tear is at, what's going on, and then most important, then how we can go in and correct it. So that is a second generation medbed. And that medbed is probably going to be out hopefully within the next 50 years here. Now our third generation is what is kind of like is the AI robotic surgical medbed. And that is where you see where, right now we have robotic surgeries. And robotic surgeries, it takes a very trained physician within the robotics to learn how to do orthoscopic, microscopic surgeries within the body, where you can, you have a camera going, you have a cutter, and then some, something else in there to help maybe cauterize or what have you the wound. So there's usually, 2 or 3 or 4 holes within, like, a typical meniscus repair or ligament repair within a knee, or even like an appendicitis. So these are kind of like general surgeries that are kind of quite common within most people. With that being said, what the third generation medbed is that instead of having the physician that's doing the orthoscopic, microscopic surgery or robotic surgery, that now we have an AI-driven, self-thinking robot that we can do the scan, find out exactly what's wrong with the body. Oh, there's a tear. Oh, you have an appendicitis. We know right where to cut. And out comes the robotic arms. It's already thinking for itself. It knows exactly where it is because of the scan. And then the robot can go in, repair the appendicitis, repair the meniscus tear, repair ligamental tear, and what have you. So that is a third generation medbed. My people, I want you to understand we're about 100, maybe 150 years out of there, away from that type of technology to be trusting it. Now, robotic technology is growing faster than ever, and so is AI. So don't hold me to my terms. This is just what's come to me that I've seen the future of life force medbeds and medbeds in general, and how it's going to be a great improvement in working with the medical models as well. Now we have the fourth generation medbed. Now this is the one that everybody thinks that we have, and we don't have it yet. We're getting it, but we just don't have it yet, and that is our cellular replicator, cellular rejuvenator. This is about 200 years out, my people, my friends, and I want you to understand this is the one, that you've seen on the movie Elysium with Matt Damon. He had a run, he had some type of cancer. There was a young girl with him. I don't want to give the whole thing away, but they were trying to get to Elysium to get into a fourth generation medbed. And that's the one that you can get in and bam, you're in there for 5, 10, 20 minutes, and all of a sudden, whatever cells that are there that are abnormal can get rejuvenated, reprogrammed, or even taken out. And then it can also rejuvenate and replicate cells as well. So, you have a defective valve, you have a defective finger, or you lost a finger or part of an ear in some sort of accident. Well, we can replicate that for you again and put your ear back on. We can replicate that again and get you a new tendon for your hand or your finger, whatever it may be. So understand that is coming down the road. We're looking at about 200 years out, people, from that type of technology. But so just understand that what is out there, you have to be able to distinguish of what is fact and what is fiction. And I hope this video is going to give you a basic foundation of where we're at with medbeds and the medbed technology. It is a growing technology. I have big plans for this great technology and working with people just like yourself, and hopefully we'll have a wonderful, healthy planet in the very near future. So anyways, Dr. Lou Hilliard here. I want to thank you very much from Life Force Medbeds. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call, 770-948-4511, lifeforcemedbeds.com. Thank you.